I'm standing here with Albion Pros head coach Ziggy Korytoski after the Pros beat SoCal SC 2-0. Coach, two very different halves. The first half, a lot of aggressive tackles in the midfield, kind of a slower game. And then the second half, the Pros, how we've been seeing them in the past. Now, 9 games. What did you tell them in halftime?
I told them I thought the first half we were actually pretty good. You know, we created a number of chances and we're unfortunate. You know, I think Amani had that wide open goal that he was looking at and wants to have back. And, you know, we didn't give much away. And so, you know, but we felt that with how the game was, that 2 up top with Tre's playing very well and just him and Amani together were going to stir up an awful lot of trouble. And, you know, kind of put Shawnee underneath on the ball and pulled Turner out of the back and Luan into that left back role. He gives a little bit more width and attack coming out that left side. So, you know, we wanted to make sure that we controlled the ball, controlled the tempo of the game, and you know, just, you know, when you got, you know, Tre and Amani up there together, they're just a handful. And so, you know, with their 3 up, 3 in the back, we were surprised that they didn't make an adjustment, but, you know, they let us go at. We ran through their spaces, and you know, probably that game probably should have got out of hand.
Tre Hayes coming in the second half, making a significant impact. What was your thought behind leaving him on the bench? Was that kind of a motivational tool?
No, it was more tactical. You know, we wanted to make sure that we controlled the midfield and kind of just outpossessed them and wore them down. You know, and I think it played exactly what we wanted to do. They didn't have the legs in the second half, and you know, we're able to bring on fresh legs, and, you know, we're deep. We're a deep team. So, you know, I was happy. I was happy with Townsend's performance tonight, coming in, and, you know, as one of our youth players to make just a tremendous impact and keep a shutout. He wanted the ball. He, you know, picked up a yellow card, but he didn't shy away from the game. So, you know, just a lot of poise out of him. He's a very young man and a lot of promising things. So, you know, that's the thing with this team, that we can show so many different looks. And you know, again, we found the right recipe today, and it was a fantastic result.
Standing here with man of the match, Tre Hayes, coming in the second half, scoring a very important goal. What was the first thought after coach told you to warm up?
Just to get ready, get my mind right, and be ready to make an impact, because, you know, that's what coach talks about. He believes in everybody on the team, and he believes everybody can make an impact at any moment. So when I got in the game, got on the field, I was just like, let's make an impact. Let's stretch their defense. Let's get them behind. I just wanted to be a nuisance the whole time I was in, and I was blessed enough to do that and come away with a goal. Personal goal is just to keep playing the way I am, stay grounded, stay level-headed, and to score a goal a game and add 2 or 3 when I can, but mainly to keep winning, to progress to the national championship, because that's our goal. That's one thing we set out to do at the beginning of the year, and now we've accomplished one by qualifying for playoffs. So now it's just time to lock back in and get ready for Corinthians next week and then prepare ourselves for playoffs.
The right recipe today and the right recipe for the past 9 games. The streak continues. Unbeaten, 9 games now, 1 more game left. What do you have left in your team for the remainder of the regular season, and then thinking 1 step ahead for the playoffs?
Well, we're playing our best football right now. I think that's the thing that we all know, and there's still such a tremendous commitment from these guys day in and day out. You know, we're there 7 in the morning, you know, and just really getting after it and showing what we want to do. It's a great locker room that really enjoys each other and embraces the new guys coming in, and so it's been a lot of fun, you know. So I think going into Corinthians, obviously we want to max out with our points and make sure we put ourselves in a position to you know, be that 6th seed, if not even a little bit better, and you know, we'll kind of see how it all plays out. But, you know, going into the playoffs, you know, we know that we're a good team, that we can beat anybody in the country on any given day. I think we've got that much depth and talent within our roster, and you know, we want to stay healthy, and we want to, you know, make sure that guys are making good decisions. But, you know, overall, it's just a matter of hitting stride, knowing that, you know, every game 2 weeks from now is going to be a cup final. So just how far can you go to make this run a reality?
You said we can beat everyone right now. Your team definitely in a great shape. You've been in the game for quite a while now. You've been around the U.S., outside the U.S. Is there any specific team in the league that you would like to face during the playoffs? Maybe Wichita?
No, Matty Claire, we still keep in touch, and you know, obviously we're wishing him all the best. You know, and you know, for us, again, it doesn't really matter who gets in our way. You know, we live up to our standards, and we look to perform, we look to execute. So, we know it's going to be tough. We know that there's good teams in the Northwest. It looks like Kitsap's got a handle in that conference, but Portland, Arizona's going to be the team to beat coming out of this. I mean, they were by far the best team throughout the course of the entire year. And, Aguiluchos has had a lot of success up in the Golden Gate. So, for us to get out of the region and get into that Final Four and, make sure that we've solidified ourselves into next year's Open Cup are all big things. And then obviously, again, we want to go out there and showcase our talent around the country.
The playoffs are close, but today it's time for a quick celebration. Rest a little bit. We're all heading over to Primo's Public Corner right now for the after party. The free food and a complimentary drink for everyone. Are the players allowed to at least look at the beer?
They can look, but can't touch. You look at the menu, but they're always going home for dinner. So anyway, but they'll be there to support in the community. We look forward to seeing everybody out there. And again, thanks to everybody for all the support this season. It was a tremendous run in the second half, and one that we don't want to end. So thank you.
The pros are hungry, and so are we. See you guys at Primo's Public Corner for the post-game party.